Hello guys, in this video we will be building a YouTube comment app from scratch using YouTube Data API version 3. So this app will be made in JavaScript. So this is the interface of the app here. So here you just need to copy paste the video ID of the video that you want to have. So just go to YouTube and just copy paste this video ID. So if I copy paste this video ID, so this is my own video, you can see that. If I just paste this video ID here, and if I click this button, you will see that it will fetch all the comments that are made on the video and it will be displaying all the comments here. So this is a profile picture of the person who has made the comment. If I click this, it will open the channel URL in the new URL. Here you can just check out the person, and this is the profile picture and this is the actual comment which is made here. So I am displaying 100 comments per page. So now you can just see here all the comments have been there, and you can just match the comments also. A total 130 comments have been made, and these are the actual comments which are made on the actual video. So you can just do for any video. Let's suppose I open another video and copy paste the video ID here, and again let me just try to copy paste that video ID and display comments. Now it will fetch all the comments that are made on that video, so you can see that. So we will be building this application from scratch here. So for building this application, we will be needing the API key for the YouTube Data API. So just go to, first of all, Google Developer Console here. Let me just go to Google here. And just type here Google Developer Console. And just go to Google Developer Console, and you just need to have your API key for making the request to this YouTube Data API version 3. So you should have a account on Google for making this. We will be getting this JSON response back from the API. You can see that this is actual URL, that is www.googleapis.com/youtube/version3/comment threads. And we are passing 4 parameters here. First is part is equal to snippet. This is a mandatory parameter. Second parameter, we are passing the API key. So this is the API key that you will get. And the third parameter is the actual video ID that you want. So this is the video ID, you can see that. And the fourth one is maximum results. So I am passing here 100 results will be displayed on each page. So if you go to this, go to credentials here, and here you will have to get your API key here. So it is just loading, so just wait. So in the meantime, we can just create your project here. So make a new directory wherever you are making your project. So for this, 2 files will be needed, index.html and script.js. Let me just save this, and if I just refresh the browser here, if I just refresh it, nothing will be there. So we are starting from scratch. So the very first thing that we need to write in the index.html is a bare bone in HTML document. So doc type HTML. So inside this we will be having HTML tag, head, title, let me just give as YouTube comment app, and in the body we will be having a simple div which will be having a class of container. So for this project I forgot, I am using Bootstrap for styling purposes. So here you just need to include Bootstrap. So just go to w3schools.com and here go to get started, and here you can just copy paste the CDN for the CSS. So copy it and right here after the title paste it. After that we also need jQuery. So here just go to Google here and type here jQuery CDN, and again go to this w3schools.com and get the CDN for this. So this is a CDN. So we just need to copy paste it after the body. So after doing this, we also need to create our custom JavaScript file. So this will be script.js. So just create the script.js and include it in our index.html. So now in this container class, we will be having a form tag. So inside this form tag, we will be having another div which will be having the class of form group. So inside this div, we will be having a simple input field here which will be of type text. Let me also give an ID to it, which is video ID, so that we can just target in the jQuery, and the placeholder I will give as video ID, and the class I will give the bootstrap class which will be form control. So just close this, and after that we will be having a simple button type submit, and let me also give a class to it which is btn danger. So the text will be display comments. So if I just save this and if I refresh the browser here, so you will see that this is the input field we have and this is the button here. Now we also need a heading here, right here at the top here. So just after the container we will be having a break tag. So inside this we will be having a heading which is YouTube comment app. So after that also give a break tag. So now if I refresh it, so you will see that it will be having YouTube comment app. I also want some space after the input field, so after the input field also have a break tag and just have a style attribute to it. I will be aligning this in the center, so text align center. So save this. So after refreshing it, you will see that our interface is ready. This is the heading here, YouTube comment app, and this is the input field. And now we just need to write some JavaScript. So just go to script.js, and here we will be writing the document.ready function. So inside this we will just have to write a simple selector here of form. So when the form is submitted, there is a submit function here. We just need to print out a alert message that form is submitted, and also this expects an event object. So we just want to call this function prevent default to just prevent the form from auto submitting. So if I just save this and if I just write something in the form here and click on the button, so you will see that form is submitted. It is displaying it. And now we just need to grab the video ID that we copy pasted inside this input field. So for that we just need to create a variable of video ID, and here we just need to get the value by passing the video ID, the ID that we have given to this element, and this contains a val function which stands for value. And now if I alert the video ID, so it will grab this video ID. So let me just delete this alert box here. If I save this, if I type something here and click on display comment, so you will see that it is successfully fetching this value. Now we just need to make a get request, but before that we just need to make some variables. First will be API key. So API key is the actual I have shown to you. If you go to credentials here, you will get your API key. Just copy it, copy to clipboard and paste it your API key. And the second will be URL. So on which URL we are making request. Let me show you the URL. If you go to the documentation of YouTube Data API version 3, this is the endpoint that we are making a request to. https://www.googleapis.com/YouTube/version 3 /comment threads. If I just copy this and paste it in a URL variable, so this takes some parameters. First is part, so this is a mandatory parameter. Part is equal to snippet, and we just need to provide the API key. So for that we just write key is equal to, then we will concatenate our API key plus the second parameter is video ID. So video ID is equal to, then we concatenate our video ID as well, variable. And last but not least, we have our maximum results also. So max results, you can see that is equal to 100. So we are displaying 100 comments per page. So this is our URL. Now we are making a get request to it. So we will use the get method of jQuery. Inside this we will pass the URL, and this is a callback function which it retrieves. For now we can just console log the data which is coming back from the request. Now if I refresh this and go back to the application, if I right click, go to inspect and open the console here, and let me just copy paste the video ID here. Let me take this video ID and just paste it here and click on the button. So you will see that it will be sending me the response here. This is the items. You can see that 87 comments are there. So on each comment we have a snippet property. Inside another top level component comment, inside another snippet is there. Inside this you will see that author channel ID, author channel URL, display name. If I drag down, so this is actual comment which is text display. So we just need to parse this response and display it in our application. So for this we just need to declare a variable right here at the top here, which will be result. Currently this will be empty. And now in the index.html, after you declare your form, just have a div which will be holding the result for us. So just give a ID to it, results, so that we can just target in the jQuery. So save this, just go to script.js, and now we will be having a for loop, so which will be looping through all the comments for us. So let me just have a for loop. So just declare for. Inside this we will be declaring a variable I is equal to 0. So it will run until data.items is the actual array dot length. So we will be looping through until it is finished. So this is a condition, data.items.length, and we will increment I in each iteration. So first of all we just need to get the profile image of the person. So for that we will be having result is equal to, so this is the result variable that we are using here. So I will use the backtick symbol which is there above tab key in the keyboard. So this is the key, and inside this we will be writing our expression. So first of all we will be having a div which will be having a class of well. So this is a bootstrap class. So inside this we will be wrapping our response. So inside this, first of all we will be having our image source will be equal to, and in dollar a set of curly brackets, here we will write our dynamic variable. So this is a very advantage of using this backtick symbols here. So let me just close this image tag for now, and here in order to get the profile image, let me just show you the response which is coming back from the API. So this is the response. So in order to get this, you will see that this is a structure, this is the individual item here. So items dot snippet dot top level comment dot snippet dot author profile image URL. So this is a full route. So here we will just write here data dot items. So we are using loop here. So in the square brackets we will write I dot, and inside this we have a snippet property. So we will write snippet dot top level comment. So inside snippet you can see that this is a top level comment property. Inside again there is a snippet property. So again dot snippet, and inside the snippet object we have the author profile image URL. So we can just write author profile image URL. So now if I just refresh it, and also we just need to append this. So right here at last in the for loop we just need to write the statement. We just want to get the result. So we have given this ID in the index.html results. You can see that it is plural, so just put a s here, and we just need to append this. So dot append, we just need to pass this result. That's it. Now if I refresh it, hopefully I will be seeing the images of the person who has commented. If I click display comments, so you will see that guys, it is displaying the pictures here, all the pictures of the persons who has commented on the video. And now I just want to add a bootstrap class to it. So just go to bootstrap, and there is a specific class available for styling the images. So just go to bootstrap images, and I will be selecting the circle image here. So for circle you just need to add this class here. So add this class to it, which is rounded circle. That's it. And also give a style attribute also to it, which will be float left. So it will be floating in the left position so that we can display the image and the name of the person in the same element. If I just refresh it and copy paste the video ID, if I click display comments, you will see that it is displaying all these images in the same position. So I just need to have a break tag. So put a break tag after this. So just put a break tag and save this. And now if I just again do this, now it is showing this inside this. I think that I want to put this break tag right here. If I again refresh this, I figured out the error guys. Just remove this float left property here. You don't need this style. So if you just save this, the problem will be solved. So now if I refresh it, so now you will see that it will align in the good position. So now it is looking good. In order to have some space, just put a break tag. So now if I refresh once again, you will have some space. You will see that it has having some space here. Now we just need to display the name of the person. So the name of the person will be same here. Let me just show you the response. So this is the author display name. So we just need to change the value from author profile image URL to author display name. So now we will be using a h5 heading here. So just after image we will be having h5. So inside this h5 we will be dynamically I will just copy this and paste it. So this I will change to author display name. If I save the changes and again go back to the application, if I just copy the video ID, so now you will see that guys, it is there. The person is also appearing here. This is the name of the person and it is appearing right here. And now we just need to display the comments also. So for the comments, there is a property here. You will see that. Let me just show you the response. This is a comment. You can see that text display property. Now we just need to display also this also. So right after this, we will be having a paragraph tag. So inside this paragraph tag, we will be displaying the actual comment. So just close this. So here we will be writing $sign in a set of curly brackets. I will just again copy paste this, paste it. So here we don't want author display name. So let me just show you the structure here. You will see that this property is present inside this top level comment. You can see that text display. So now we don't want this snippet. We can just write here top level comment dot text display. Now if I refresh it, and also get the video ID, copy it. So click on display comments. Sorry guys, there was an error here. This needs to be snippet here. So snippet dot text display. So snippets needs to be present here. Dot snippet dot text display. So if I just save this now, hopefully it will work here. If I just copy it and again refresh the application and paste this video ID and click on display comments. Let me just refresh the application, click on display comments. So now you will see that guys, it is also displaying the comments also. So now we have successfully created this application guys from scratch. You can just take example any video. If I just copy paste this and if I just paste this video ID and click on display comments, so it will not delete the existing records here. You will see that this is a problem. Now in order to fix this, you just need to clear out the previous results. So here you just need to write a simple line of code, which is you just need to call this empty method. That's it. So this will delete the previous results. So now if I click on display comments, so you will see that it is displaying the comments. And now if I take the second video and want to change it, if I display comments again, you will see that now it will be deleting the previous comments and displaying the newly comments. So this is a short little application that we have made. So the very last thing that guys remaining is we just need to have this clickable. So if I click this, I want to just go to the channel URL of the person who has actually made the comment. So for this, I just want to show the response. There is a property called as author channel URL. So we just need to print this property. So just go to the script here. So just before your h5, you declare your h5, you just need to have your this code, which is anchor tag. Just declare this anchor tag. The href property will be equal to this data.items.snippet.top-level-comment.snippet.author channel URL, and we are using this property target is equal to blank, so it will open it in the new window. So just close this h5 also. So just after your h5, close this anchor tag, so it will make it clickable. So now if I just refresh it, hopefully it will also make this clickable. Now if I just grab the video ID And if I just refresh the application, click on display comments, so you will see that guys it is making this clickable. So now if I want to go to the channel URL, I can just click it. It will open in a new tab. So here you can just visit the channel URL of the person who has actually made the comment. So thanks very much guys for watching this video. If you like this video, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel also, and also hit the notification bell icon. And I will be seeing you in the next video. Until then, thank you very much.